Okay, part three. So once we have our gain and our loss, obviously these two are going to offset each other, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to net the two off to the right. So we have a gain, that's a positive effect, and we have a loss, that would be a negative effect. So we are going to deduct the loss from the gain, and we have a net effect of a negative 465,000. Normally I would say put this in parentheses, but I think you guys know the drill here. Okay. So minus out that net effect of our discontinued operations, net of tax. And we're left with 1,131,000, and this will be basically our consolidated net income. This is all of our net income from the two. Normally, I would say don't call this consolidated net income, just call this net income if we did not have that non-controlling interest. If this NCI wasn't here, I would say, okay, you are done, net income, move on to the textbook's part 6 of income statements. But in this case, we do have this net income attributable to non-controlling interests. So what we want to do is take this out. So I'm going to say less net income attributable to non-controlling interests. And that was 56,000. And so what we're trying to do again is take out that non-controlling portion of our subsidiary's net income. And that will leave us with net income attributable to, sometimes you'll see this called to parent company. I'm going to do the parent company's name, Pens. What was it? Pencils, Pens, and More? Can't remember. Pencils, Pens, and More. And actually, it should be up here. Yeah, there it is. Pencils, Pens, and More. Good. And then from this point, probably the only thing else I would do if this was a true financial statement that I was turning into my professor or giving to a client is I would just kind of clean it up a little bit. Obviously, when it's the end of a financial statement, we want to use those double lines to indicate the end. Typically, the first number in a column is going to get a dollar sign, as well as the end result will get a dollar sign. Let's do that real quick. There we go. Some other things, I would probably try to reformat this so that it was in parentheses. I'm not super financial. There we go. That's the one. Let's see. Also, I would probably put our 3-column header here at the top. So 3-column headers, you will always have the company name. So Pencils, Pens, and More. You will have what statement it is, which in this case, it's an income statement. Consolidated income statement, actually. And then the third line, which is the period, which would be for the year ending December 31st, 20X1. Okay. But other than that, that is the broad kind of thing to really know about income statements. The next one that you should really take a look at in Chapter 4 will be your retained earnings statement. Keep in mind, retained earnings goes up by net income, down by dividends. So please make sure you take a look at those few areas before our next class. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know. Good work.